Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mat 211 review of conditional probability and independence. My name is Julia, and I work for the tutoring centers at ASU. So we have these three probabilities here, and this tree diagram here, or probability tree here, whatever you call it. And we want to solve for the missing branches of our probability tree, A, B, and C. So, first thing to note is that for each of these splits or bifurcations, whatever you want to call it, we have one probability that is given to us and one probability that we need to solve for. So we have that here, we have this one, and we need to solve for this one for this bifurcation. And we have P3 here, and we want to solve for B at this bifurcation. So, let's erase my doodles here. For any split, or you could call it level, or basically where the branches start from the same point, we need the probabilities at that particular column. So for example, P1 and A to equal 1 if we sum them together. So likewise, P2 and C need to equal 1, and B and P3 need to equal 1. So that gives us the ability to write three equations down. We have P1 plus A equals 1. We have P2 plus C equals 1. And we have P3 plus B equals 1. Now the reason that all of those equal 1 is that you can think of this as these events happening sequentially. So we start with this split here where we either have the event P1 happening, or the event that P1 is the probability for happening, or the event that A1 is the probability for happening. So it's an either or situation. Either one of those has to happen, one of the two of them. So this is because all of these are independent events at each level. So since these two both have to happen, they have to equal 1. And then once we get to this point, then one of these 2 points has to happen, or one of these two events has to happen. And likewise, one of these has to happen. So now that we know that, we can use these three equations that we set up here to solve for all of our missing probabilities. So let's start with solving for A, little a here. We know that P1 is 0.3, and it's going to be plus A, and that equals 1. So then if we subtract 0.3 from both sides, we get A equals 0.7. Similarly, we can add our put in our probability for P2 into our second equation here. So P2 is 0.2 plus C equals 1. So then we have 0.2, or 1 minus 0.2. So we're going to subtract 0.2 from both sides. So C equals 1 minus 0.2, which is 0.8. Lastly, we've got P3, which we know to be 0.6. So 0.6 plus B equals 1. Then we again subtract our 0.6 from both sides. That gives us B equals 0.4. So these are our three branches of our probability tree, three missing branches. So before I go, I just want to remind you all that if you're looking for any additional tutoring or academic support at ASU, you can visit the Tutoring Center's website, tutoring.asu.edu, to find all of our resources. Additionally, if you're looking for tutoring services for your specific course, you can use our tutor search tool, which you can find by going to our main link here, or by going to this full link here, which will take you directly to the tutor search tool. So thanks so much, and have a good rest of your day.